Is under review by the Maricopa County Attorney's Office.
A busy day in Idaho politics, another hat thrown into the primary race for one of the top elected seats in the state.
Well, but first, Governor Brad Little is out of town on business, and Lieutenant Governor Janice McGeachin makes a decisive move, unusual, but in what she considers a lightning rod issue. She, as acting governor today, signed an executive order prohibiting mask mandates in the state. It's a surprise political maneuver from McGeachin, who just last week announced her name will be on the Republican primary ballot for governor. The order bans any mask mandate by the state, its political subdivisions, or even public schools. McGeachin cited, quote, serious negative concerns over the long and short-term effects of wearing masks. Governor Brad Little was in Nashville collaborating with other Republican governors, and there has never been a statewide mask mandate. That has always been left to be decided at the local level. Well, this executive order applies to public entities with exceptions for federal buildings, hospitals, and healthcare facilities, but prohibits school districts from making masks mandatory. Some districts are already done for the year, but West Ada is in session through June 24th. Today, the district said it's not their practice to change operations in the middle of a school day. Therefore, masks remained in place today. They're now seeking legal advice for how to move forward. The district said they did not receive advanced notice about this order.
It is common practice if the governor is out of the state for the lieutenant governor or another state lawmaker from the same party to take over as acting governor. Idaho law that establishes executive orders does give the power to the governor for executive orders, but does not clarify if it pertains to an acting governor. Idaho News 6 anchor Jake Garcia spoke to constitutional law expert Shakira Sanders about the legality of today's move.
It appears so under the Idaho Constitution. The lieutenant governor, when they become acting governor, it also includes all of the rights, the duties of the governor, and the emoluments, i.e. perhaps for that temporary amount of time, the governor's pay.
So what are some of the possibilities once Governor Brad Little returns to Idaho?
Thing that could happen is that the governor comes back to the state and then pretty much automatically the lieutenant governor is no longer acting governor. And then if the governor wants to rescind that executive order for whatever reason, the governor may do so. The other thing that could happen is that some entity who's subject to the executive order could choose to bring a lawsuit. That could be a pretty tricky proposition, considering the fact that the governor is pretty much expected back today and could very well sort of null and void the executive order and render any case moot. But those would be the two options.
The governor's press secretary released a statement saying McGeachin did not inform Little's office of the executive order ahead of time. A more in-depth statement is expected soon. Again, all throughout the pandemic, Governor Brad Little has refused to institute a statewide mask mandate or to ban mask mandates despite pressure from both parties. He has instead allowed local agencies, including school boards, to make their own rules. Governor Little has not yet announced whether he intends to run for re-election, but assuming he does, this will mark just the second time in state history that a sitting lieutenant governor has challenged the incumbent governor of the same party.